So we are getting ready to go to the gym for a back and tricep. We're doing tricep workout. And so to start off, before I go, I'm taking one scoop of Best Pre from BPI Sports, the blue lemon ice flavor. This stuff is not the most powerful pre-workout that you've ever had, but I'm not a big stimulant guy, so it works for me. Get a good healthy scoop here. One level scoop. Do that, and then these fancy Umoro bottles with the ball inside of them. Take it out. A scoop of BCAs. Find a scoop. Oh. Always the worst trying to find a scoop. You healthy scoop, and then a little compartment in here. The BCAs. If I don't throw them on the ground first, throw them in there. Lock the ball down. A little spin. Screwed on, and we'll shake. That going. What is this? What are you watching?
This is War.
This is War. What? You find the weirdest movies to watch. Woo! All right. So we are gonna pack up a gym bag. Put on some shoes, obviously. It's freezing cold. Walk to the gym, get the back and tricep workout. I'll take you guys along and look forward to the commentary. Okay, so I made it to the gym finally with my roommate Rocco, and this was my first time going to the school gym after the new year, and let me tell you, it was packed. So, back day was a little different than normal, and I'm starting off, as you see, with a chest-supported T-bar row. I work my way up to 3 plates. What I've started liking to do recently in my workouts is start with a lower weight, go to a medium weight, and then a heavy weight for just a few reps, and then come back down in weight and do a lot of reps. So you kind of get that power building hypertrophy mix, which has been giving me the best results lately. My numbers have been going up, body fat has been going down, I've been getting stronger, I feel a better pump throughout the muscles. So that's what I've been doing. So the chest-supported T-bar row, I don't actually put it on my chest. I kind of put it more in the middle of my stomach, and then I try and pull with my back and without my arms as much as possible. Since I was doing back and triceps today, I was waiting around, and I didn't want to lose momentum in the workout, so I just did a few tricep pushdowns. In the meantime, I did 2 sets. First one was with 85 pounds, and then the next one, I believe, was 100 pounds of the full stack. Yep, that's what I'm doing here. And for these, I try and keep my back straight, my head neutral, and I push down. I like to pause for a second at the bottom, get a full contraction in the tricep, and then a stretch at the top of the motion. Here, I finally got a back machine again, so we are doing single arm lat pull downs. These I really like to do because they isolate one of your lats at a time instead of pulling with a more dominant side of your back. This is helpful, I believe, in creating depth in your lats, which, Arnold always used to talk about, deeper and wider lats. That's what I'm trying to accomplish. I don't necessarily need a back as big as Arnold's, but this is going to help create the shape that I want. For these, I do pretty lightweight. I think I was doing either 40 or 55 pounds, nothing serious. But try and lean to whatever side you're doing a little bit, and you can help contract your back, and these are amazing. Give them a shot. From here, we went on to a V-bar pull down on the same machine, which is just a cable pull down machine. And again, I'm doing the medium weight, or the lightweight, medium weight to the heavyweight, and then back down to lightweight. So right here, I believe this was my medium weight, somewhere around 160 pounds, I believe. And then I go up to probably 200 or 220, but I didn't film that. And then this is the 100 pounds. So you can see I take it down nice and slow, get a full contraction at the bottom, make sure my lats are engaged throughout the movement, including the stretch at the top. I find that one of the most important parts of any back movement is getting the stretch. Most people just want to move as much weight as they can, but I would advise against that. Strictly because when you stretch your muscles, that's when you're doing the most damage instead of contraction. Contraction's pulling blood into the muscle, while stretch is actually damaging it, and the repairs of muscle is what makes your body grow. From just more sets of V pull down here, looking at, I think this was 120 pounds again, so up from 100. And I like to stay in my rep ranges anywhere between, it really depends on what I'm feeling. I can go anywhere from 18 to 20, 25 reps depending on a movement. But today I stuck mostly between 8 and 15, trying to get a good contraction in my back. I haven't done back day in a while, so I don't want to be incredibly sore for the rest of the week, so I like to tone it down. Here's my favorite movement for back. These are low cable pull rows. What these are going to do, these are going to help build the width in your back mostly. And what I like to do is I like to select an appropriate weight, get my feet planted, I lean back all the way in my first set, then pull slow with your back and squeeze. And I can get up to the full stack on these, which I believe our gym goes up to, I think, 280 on these, which is a good amount of weight for this exercise. But again, it's my favorite, so I kind of tend to preference it. Doing it a lot more than the other things, and I pull low. Some people pull to their chest. I don't really feel it then. I feel it more in my arms. This pulling it low, I think, eliminates the use of your biceps, and you can see that my thumbs are not on the bar. That is going to definitely help eliminate the use of your arms as much as possible. So when I lean back, I'm trying to pull my shoulder blades together and flex my lats and get that good stretch at the back, like I said. What's next? I think we have, this is a cool machine. So if your gym has these, don't neglect them. They're kind of hard and they feel a little bit different because the handles move all around, but that's what makes, I think it helps stability, which helps your muscles grow. Again, you can see how packed the gym is that I was talking about. It's just crazy. It's never been like that before. So on this machine, I just went up to 2 plates, so 90 pounds a side. It's nothing crazy. But I like to put my index finger, so your pointer finger, as close to the handle in the middle as possible, and then pull down and try and keep your elbows on the same path the whole time. I don't rotate my wrists on these or anything. I just try and keep my arms going in the same pattern every time and the same on both sides. So here, same machine, I just reverse the grip, kind of working on the depth of the lats again. So leaning back, I would say, starting at a 90, I would lean somewhere between a 45 degree and a 90 degree, and then I would just pull slowly, again, trying to eliminate the use of your arms. We're not trying to work biceps and back at the same time. We're trying to work antagonistic muscles, so opposing muscle groups, which is why I do triceps and back on the same day. These I learned from one of my idols, Jeremy Buenda. If you haven't seen him, he is incredible. Check him out. But these are light cable pushdowns for triceps with it's a real focus on flexing the muscle as hard as you can at the bottom. And then when you're done with your set, you stand there and flex your triceps for 20 seconds. And it's not to make yourself look big in front of the people around the gym. It's to try and get as much muscle into the tricep as possible because they are a relatively short muscle head and they are hard to damage because they're commonly used. So I never really knew how to train triceps, so watching him is what helped me grow these, and now my tricep is starting to get where I would like it to be. So if you haven't tried these, pick an appropriate weight. I'm doing 15 pounds. And just nice and slow, keep your elbows steady, keep the top of your arm in the same spot, only move your forearm and contract and stretch that tricep as much as possible. You're going to get a crazy pump from these. They kind of bring me to my knees every now and then if you haven't been eating right or don't have enough water because your arms will cramp like crazy. But I definitely find this one of my favorite and most effective tricep exercise that you can do. Again, notice how my elbow's staying in the same place. I'm only moving my forearm to do the movement. Your wrist pattern's really not going to matter. It's all about the contraction in your tricep for these types of movements. Last variation of a movement that we're doing is a French press with dumbbell. First set, I did 85 pounds, somewhere between 8 and 12 reps, maybe a little bit more, I'm not sure. I didn't count. But Again, on these, stretching all the way down, breaking 90 degrees with your elbows, and then flexing at the top. A lot of people like to shorten the reps on these because it kind of hurts your wrist, but once you get used, if you start doing them, you'll get used to it more and more. So the first set was 85 pounds. This was 100 pounds. And when I was going up, I accidentally bumped the seat, so it fell on me, and I had to kind of do an overhead squat to get down to the chair. It's a lot lower than the first set was. This is 100 pounds. I think I did 10 reps. I'm not positive. But again, flexing at the top, don't kind of squeeze through the movement. And then, again, same thing, just with a easy bar now. This is a 105-pound easy bar. We're doing sets of 12 to 15 reps. We did 2 sets of these, and then I didn't show them, but I finished with an overhead cable press using the V-bar with the 2 knobs on the end of it, and I did 7 sets of that for 12 reps with a medium weight, somewhere around 55 pounds again, contracting at the top and make sure you're stretching. A good way to know if you're doing these is to know if your biceps flexing at the bottom. But again, thank you for watching. I hope I could taught you something and you learned something. If you liked the video, please subscribe, like the video, share it with your friends. Your support means everything. So thank you, and I'll continue to bring these videos.